Hi, I'm Kelsey, and welcome to KWL. This 15-minute class is all about active flexibility. We'll move through dynamic stretches to open up your hips, shoulders, and spine without holding any long static positions. It's a great way to increase mobility, build circulation, and connect breath to movement. It's perfect as a warm-up, midday reset, or recovery day flow. No equipment is needed, just you and your mat, and let's get moving. So we're gonna start today on our hands and knees. And I just want you to find like this very true quadruped position, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Ideally, I would like for you to feel your shins press down onto the floor, and we're just gonna start with some simple cat-cow. So inhale, look forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, round your spine and scoop. Good, inhale, lengthen, look forward. And you can kind of sway hip side to side. If you do this at the beginning of a session or before a workout or even as a cool down, your body might need, especially your low back, might need a little extra love. So just inhale out, exhale, curl, and then sway your hips right to left, however it feels. I'm gonna do a little hip sway. You can look side to side as you bring one hip back to the other side. Good, and that should feel like a really nice release onto your low back. Awesome. You're gonna tuck your toes under, and from here, I want you to feel your heels really reach back. We're gonna sit back with a long spine, and if you have tight arches, tight bottoms of feet, you'll definitely feel a deep stretch here, and then shift forward out of it. Good, you go back and forward and back. So the goal for most of our active flexibility classes is that we're moving through the stretch, we're moving through the movement to create mobility, to create some lubrication in the joints that we are stretching. Let's go one more. Good. So from here, we're just gonna add on. So you'll step or you'll sit back, and now we're gonna step forward with a leg. Sit forward into it and then step back. So you'll step one foot, alternating right and left, and then shift your hips forward and feel the sensation of driving your body, your torso upward, and then back. Step forward, lift into extension, step back. So you want to just go right to left. And this is opening up front of the hip of the leg that stays back and down. And then the leg that stays forward, it opens up the back of the hip. Good. So just keep going here. Last one, and I'm gonna land on my right so you can see what's happening on the side. Now, just sort of hold here and open chest and sternum, okay? So find that extension through the spine. I've come up onto my fists. You can come up onto your fingertips. You can walk it all the way down onto your hands, whatever works for you today. And I want you to feel and hold that stretch. And what I'm doing is lengthening my tailbone down towards the floor here. And now we're gonna add on some flexibility for our front leg. So inhale into this position, lift chest and sternum. And then you're gonna walk it back and start to straighten out this front leg. I'm flexing my foot, aiming my toes towards the ceiling. Walk forward, open the hip, look up, lift chest and sternum, find that extension, and then walk it back. And as we walk it back and straighten this front leg, the goal is to keep your spine still really long. Walk forward and walk back and walk it forward and back, get into that hamstring. And I have my leg sort of out to the side. It's at the width of my mat, right outside of my mat, and it's okay if you're on that angle. And as you walk it back here as well, you wanna really shift your sit bones back. Good, hold here. We're gonna step that leg back, shift back, and then we'll step the opposite leg forward. Lift chest and sternum, hold that stretch first. Inhale, and then let's exhale, walk back, flex foot, tack sit bone back, spine stays really, really long. Forward and up, and back into extension, and walk it forward, lift, and walk it back, lengthen. Good, so you just wanna, again, sort of keep moving. You don't have to move fast through this, but you want to work through the joint, through the movement, work through the stretch, through the movement. Good. Hold here, step back, and we're gonna step it back forward, and now come up, okay? So I'm gonna set my shin down, and we're in this low lunge position. And the goal now is to really open up the front of the hip. So kind of dial your tail down, lift torso upward. I'm gonna turn away from you guys. My left hand is gonna come onto the outside of my right knee, and I'm lifting chest and sternum. I feel that deep stretch through the front of my left hip, and we're gonna go into some big circles with the opposite arm. Keep the shoulders down. And with my hand onto the outside of my forward knee, right? I'm creating a little bit of a stability here, but there's also some good tension to get you to grow even taller through the crown of your head. Good, 2 more. Find that nice rotation. Stay tall through the crown of your head. Last one. Good. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Now we're gonna stay on this side. Step everything back and just hold the plank for a second. We're gonna take it now forward into a pigeon stretch. So same leg that was forward is gonna now sweep forward and bend out in front of you. Now, if you've taken yoga before, a lot of times in yoga classes, they'll really ask you to get this shin as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. And that's really not accessible for a lot of us. So if you need to bend your knee more and sort of bring your foot into you a little bit more, that's totally fine. If this stretch is not accessible for you at all, you can find a figure 4 stretch. Or you can also like grab a pillow, set it underneath your hips for a little extra support. So I like to slowly make my way into this, and again, we're still incorporating movement. So I'm bringing my hands onto the floor, lifting chest and sternum up, staying long through the spine. And I'm sort of aiming my chest, or I'm eventually gonna aim my chest over my knee, but I'm going to shift and slightly rotate my torso right to left as I make my way down to the floor. Okay, so shift right and shift left. So for me, my right leg is forward. As I shift right, I feel more of a stretch into the front of the left hip. And then as I shift left, I feel the stretch into the right glute. Good. Come down. And again, you can go down as low as you want, but then hold it once you get down as low as you can. And again, you can sort of add that swivel side to side, right to left, release the hips a bit. Good. And then I want you to slowly walk it up. Bring your hand on your mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift your hips and step back. You're gonna draw the knees down, shift back, and then we'll do the other side. So we'll come back to that hip stretch. You wanna step that foot forward. For me, this is my left. You're gonna come up and we'll go into that windmill with the arms. So lengthen tailbone down, find this low lunge, but lift torso and sternum up. My right hand is gonna come onto the outside of my left knee, and my left glute, or excuse me, my right back glute is active, right? It's turned on, and we're gonna go into some circles. So you're gonna go up, rotate, open, good. Up, twist, and around, 3 more. Good. And 2. Feel that stretch through the front of the down leg, down hip. Last one. This rotation of the arm should feel really good on your shoulders. Awesome. Bring it forward. Hands come down onto the floor. Step back to your plank position just to reset. And then I'm going to bring my left leg forward to that pigeon stretch. And again, you have a bunch of different options here. If pigeon is just not accessible to you, you can lie on your back and do a figure 4 stretch. You can sit and do that figure 4. You can place a pillow underneath your hips, whatever works for you. So kind of hands come onto either side of my knee. And I'm going to roll my hips to the left, and I'm gonna rotate my upper body to the left, and then I'm gonna roll my hips to the right and look right. And again, we're just gonna kind of move and wave through this stretch, right to left, as we make our way down to the floor. And really go as slow as you need to. Take your time here. The juicier it feels, the better. It might not feel juicy, it might feel really painful, but that's okay. Just take your time with it. And again, too much pain is never good. So know your limits, know your body, and keep moving through it however it feels right for you. So once I get down to the floor, I just sort of roll my hips right to left, right to left. Good. And then you'll walk it up. And then come forward, toes tuck under on the back leg. You're gonna lift hips, step forward leg back, find your plank, hold it here, breathe, set knees down to the floor, knees wide, sit it back into child's pose. And just sort of open up the low back. And again, you can let your pelvis swivel right to left. And we're gonna finish up with a quick stretch of the shoulder and get a little bit more rotation through the mid-back. So coming up onto all fours. I'm gonna turn away from y'all in a second. So I'm taking my right arm. I'm gonna lift and rotate my chest up towards the ceiling or look to the ceiling. Hold here, and then you're gonna thread that arm underneath. Drop, for me, this is my right shoulder down onto the floor and the right side of my head. Step my left arm out. And you wanna find this sort of push-pull sensation. I'm tractioning with my left to help rotate me open a little bit more. I'm gonna look up towards the ceiling. So I really feel this nice deep stretch and rotation through my mid-back. And again, coming back to your hip swivel, you can kind of shift your hips very little right to left, but it helps to get into this stretch even more. Good, keep breathing. And then walk it in. Let's bring it back up, reach up. Roll out those wrists maybe a couple times. Hand comes down, and now the other side. We're gonna rotate up, sweep under, left shoulder comes down onto the floor, reach that right arm out, left side of the head comes down as well. And you wanna sort of use this right arm to press you open even more. And then you can just swivel hips side to side. right to left. Good, one more breath here. Step it in and reach up. Bring this hand down. Find the length through the spine. Give me a couple more cat-cow just to finish up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round scoop. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, round and scoop. One more. Good. Come down onto the knees, and you made it. Great work. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for moving with me. I hope you're feeling connected, empowered, and aligned. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more KWL sessions to support your practice. Until next time, move well, be well, and live well from the inside out.